Welcome to Gayatri Yoga, my friends. We'll begin today's practice from a seated position, and you can start with your legs crossed or in your diamond shape. Just take a moment to tune in and observe how you feel at the beginning of the practice. Observe how your body feels today, your heart, your mind. Trying to let go anything that doesn't serve you during the practice. Allowing yourself to relax as much as possible and not think about any tasks and problems you need to be solving after the practice. Allowing yourself to just breathe and be, connecting to the signals your body is giving you. Releasing any emotional build-up that is stuck in your body. When you're ready, gently open your eyes and send your left foot to the outside of the left hip and bring the sole of the right foot next to the knee, the top of the thigh. And now bring the weight into the right thigh. Try to square off to the front of the room and observe how high is the left sit bone off the mat, and slowly begin leaning to the front. You can walk the palms to the front, and maybe this is enough for you for today, just the beginning of the practice. Maybe you can lower down to your elbows or have the forearms on your blocks, bringing your chest, your belly towards the floor, towards the shin. Trying to lengthen through the sit bones to the back of the room. Expanding the belly and the pelvic floor as you inhale. Soften as you exhale. Send your breath all the way into the right glute. When you're ready, slowly lift up, press the palms into the mat, rip the mat apart, and roll the biceps out. Inhale, draw the floor in towards you and lift. And exhaling, rounding. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, return to neutral, and now walk the palms all the way to the right side and stay here in this twist. Your left hip can rotate to the right side. Soften through the elbows, and you can do these little push-ups while you are ripping the mat apart. And now press the right palm into the mat as you lift. And now expand the chest, send your left arm back, and you can return your left hip towards the floor. And now spiral the arm, the ribs, and your left hip is moving. And you get an internal rotation of your left thigh and a nice twist in your back. Open and spiral. Open and spiral. You can walk the palms a little more to the right side and lean to the back. So you're twisting and now stretching through the front of the body. Draw the pubic bone towards the ribs. You can lift your left arm up and reach to the back. You can press your right foot into the left knee. Press the shin bones into the mat. And you can circle the left arm down to the floor, back and up. Soften through the right elbow. And breathe. Up and down. And now lift your left knee and bring the left knee towards the right and lower to the right side. From here, begin twisting. Send your left shoulder to the floor and your knees are stacked. Gaze to the left side. You can bend the left elbow and bring the palm to the back of your head. And now extend your right arm to the side. And now as you sink your right shoulder into the mat, begin peeling your left shoulder and reach your left elbow to the floor. And now up and back and press the shoulder blades into the mat to return. Inhale up and twist. Up and back. Up and twist. Up and back. And now to the right side. Extend your right arm to the front of the room. And extend the left leg. You can have your right knee like in a diamond shape. And try to find the balance. Sink your ribs to the floor. And now lift the left leg up. Try to keep it straight and lower. Up and lower. Up and lower. And now up and rotate the knee up to the ceiling. You can support yourself with the left palm. And now inward. So internal, external rotation. And press your right thigh into the floor. If it's hard for you to keep the legs straight, you can bend the knee. Or keep it straight. And now slowly lower the leg down. And now rotate the knee to the side. Bend the knee. Compress the thigh to the chest. Externally rotate. And now extend the leg. And down. And now in to the chest. Lift. Extend as much as possible. Down. Rotate the knee to the front of you. Bend the knee. Compress the thigh to the chest. Lift the knee. Press your right thigh to the floor. Extend. And now lower. And rotate inward one more time. In. Extend. And lower. Inward. In. And now reverse. Away from you. Rotate the knee up to the ceiling. Lift. Bend. And now close. Extend. Up to the ceiling. Lift. Bend. And close. Extend. Rotate the knee up to the ceiling. Lift. Bend. And close. And you can keep the knee bent and try to make circles. And keep your right thigh into the floor. And it's going to help you to control yourself. Feel more balanced. And reverse. Relax your neck. And now keep the right knee bent. You can have the right palm under the head. And send the knee, press your right thigh into the floor. Send the left knee back. And try to stretch through the front of the body. So into a little back bend. And now pulse to the back of the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly extend the leg. Relax. And from here, stay here with the knees bent. And now try to move the chest, the sternum, to the floor. And observe how it feels in your back and maybe your right hip. And you can play with the angle of the knees. Larger angle or smaller angle. Observe how it feels. You can rotate the face to the right side. And when you're ready, press the forearms into the mat and begin lifting your elbows. Bring the forearms down and now lift the hips. And you find yourself in your tabletop on your forearms. Press the shin bones into the mat, forearms into the mat. Push the floor away from you. Draw the pubic bone towards ribs and round. Inhale. Find your arch. Exhale, round. Focus on lengthen through the front of the body, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Press the forearms into the mat, lift the elbows, so your arms, it's like extended tabletop. Inhale, find your arch and roll the biceps out, rip the mat apart. Exhale, press the index knuckle into the mat, push the floor away from you and round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. From here, begin walking the palms to the front and finding your puppy pose, trying to keep your hips stacked over the knees. And if it's not happening, you can move the chest to the front or use the block under the chest. When you're ready, press the palms into the mat, engage the core, lifting your shoulders, walk the palms back in, and from the tabletop, send the hips back, draw the pubic bone towards ribs, round your back, move to the front and return to neutral. Send the hips back, finding your wave, rounding, moving to the front, returning to neutral. Keep your left palm on the mat, lift your right arm up, lengthen and find the twist, bring your right shoulder to the floor. Press the left palm into the mat. Inhale and exhale, press the left palm to the floor, slowly begin rising up. And again, round your back, send the hips back as you stay rounded, then begin bringing your spine to neutral, and then return to the front. Tuck the chin, round your back, move back as you stay rounded, press the shin bones into the mat, bring your spine to neutral, lengthen, and then move to the front. Now send the hips to the left side, and stretch through the left. Reach the fingers to the right. Rising up, bring your left palm to the floor, and now bring the weight into the shin bones and the knees. Draw the pubic bone towards the ribs and stretch through the front of the body. Send your right arm back. And exhale, lower, return to neutral. And now you send the left foot towards the right knee, and you're reversing everything. Keep the weight in the left thigh, square of the hips. Begin leaning forward. You can walk the palms to the front, lower the forearms. As you exhale, see if you can go a little deeper. Breathe into the back body. Connect to the sensations, letting go anything that doesn't serve you. When you're ready, press the palms into the mat, extend the arms, have your arms extended, roll the biceps out, and now round your back. Inhale, draw the floor towards you, lift through the heart. And exhaling, rounding. Keep your arms active, ripping the mat apart, arch. And exhale, round. Return to neutral and now walk the palms all the way to the left. Find a nice twist here. And now inhale, lift through the heart, and now begin rotating the chest to the front and sending your right arm back and returning your right sit bone to the floor. And now to the front and to the left, rotating your right thigh inward. Inhale up and open. Exhale, spiral. Inhale up and open. Exhale, spiral. And now walk the palms even more back. You can extend through the left arm. And now draw the pubic bone towards the ribs. You're leaning back and try to lengthen through the front of the body. And as you draw the pubic bone towards the ribs and press the knee into the foot, you stretch through the front of the hip and the quadricep. Observe the sensations here. You can flex your right palm and send it up to the ceiling and back. Soften through the left elbow stretch. Exhale, lower the arm down. And now lower the left elbow down and bring the right knee towards the left. Lowering down to the left side of the body. And sending your right shoulder back. Now bend the right elbow, bring the palm to the back of the head. And slowly as you sink the weight into the left shoulder blade, you are beating your right elbow up, right shoulder, shoulder blade, and reach the elbow all the way to the floor maybe. Inhale up, lengthen through the elbow up to the ceiling and to the right side. You're sending your right elbow to the right and shoulder to the floor. Up and twist, up and down, up and to the left, up and down. One more time, up and twist, and now rise up and bring your palm to the floor and extend the left leg. You can have the left thigh in a diamond, left knee in a diamond shape, and in order to feel more balanced, press the left leg into the mat. You can extend your arm to the front or keep it here, and now slowly rotate your right knee up to the ceiling and lift and lower, and compare this side to the left side. Press your left thigh into the mat and lower. And now lift, and now externally rotate the hip and internally rotate. And observe if this side also feels the same in this move. And maybe you will notice that somehow your neck is also connected to this. So try to relax through the neck. You can lower the head if you wish. And now bend the knee, bring the knee towards you and close. Open and close. Open and close. And now bring the thigh in towards you. Externally rotate. Extend. And now lower. Rotate to the front of you. In. Up, extend, and lower. In, press your left thigh into the mat when you're losing balance. Extend, lower. In, up, extend, and lower. And now square off, bend the knee, and now reverse. Push the leg away from you. Rotate the knee up to the ceiling. Lift the leg, bend the knee, in. And when it's challenging for you to externally rotate without losing the balance, press the left thigh into the floor. So the left thigh will be going to the floor and the right hip will be externally rotating. Lift the leg, bend, in, extend. And now slowly bring the knee down. You can have the palm under the head. And now send the knee back and stretch through the front of the body and do gentle pulses. You can have the palm for support. Try to do it not with your lower back, but stretch through the front of the hip and the glute is engaging. And now lower the knee down, relax. And slowly begin rotating the chest to the floor. Relax in your back body. Relaxing in your hips. When you're ready, press the palms into the mat. Lift up and lift the hips up, and you're finding yourself on your knees. You can find yourself on the forearms first, and now draw the pubic bone towards ribs and round, and thread the head between the elbows, reach the forehead towards the knees, and push the floor away from you. Stretch the back of the neck. Maybe you will feel the sensations going into your skull, into the head. And slowly lift. Find your arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift the elbows. Press the left palm into the mat. Twist. Exhale, down. Lower the elbows down. Draw the pubic bone and thread the head all the way back. And now as you return, lift the elbows. Press the right palm into the mat. Find the twist. Lift your left arm up. Exhale, down. Lower the forearms down. Draw the pubic bone and thread the head. One more time as you lift the elbows, find the twist. Exhale, down. Lower the forearms down. Lift the elbows, one more time. Inhale, return to neutral, and now walk the palms to the front and sink the chest as low as you can to the floor or the block. And it's just an option. If you wish, you can curl the toes. Maybe you need to extend the legs a little bit. Curl the toes and maybe lift one knee and then the other. And when you're ready, slowly lower the knees down. Extend the arms out to the sides as you bend the elbows. Press the palms into the mat. Slowly lift. And from here, tuck the chin. Stretch the back of your neck. Roll the biceps inward and push your palms into the mat and round in your upper back, middle back and lower back as you draw the pubic bone towards ribs and push the shin bones into the mat. And you can do gentle circles with your rounded tabletop from side to side. And reversing. And now return to neutral, and now lengthen through the right side and through the left, through the right and through the left. Keep the right palm on the mat. Lift your left arm up. Inhale and exhale. Thread your left arm under the right armpit. See if you can lower the shoulder down to the floor or the block. Press the right palm into the mat and find your twist, and try not to move the hips. press the right palm into the mat, slowly rising up, and move the palm slightly forward into your extended tabletop. Shift your shoulders forward and you find yourself in half plank. Slowly begin tucking the chin, rounding your back, rounding your upper back, middle back, lower back. Draw the pubic bone towards the ribs. As you stay rounded, shift back, and then slowly begin extending through the sit bones, lengthening through the spine, and then press the shin bones to the floor. Return to neutral. And now send the hips back as you keep the spine straight. Draw the pubic bone towards the ribs and round, and move to the front. One more time. Back, round as you move to the front. Slowly send the hips back and hinge halfway. You can have the palms on the hips, and now slowly move the hips to the right. Try to stretch through the right glute, right hip, back and left and up, left, and try to keep the connection of your feet, of the ankles, to the floor. And as you rise up a little bit, press the shin bones into the mat. And you can even play with ripping the mat apart with the shin bones if it's going to work for you. And now slowly lower the hips down and sink the hips to the right side. And now stretch through the right side of the body. Lift your right arm up. You can do a couple of spirals here. Relaxing your back. And now bring your right palm to the floor. Lift the hips, draw the pubic bone towards the ribs, and stretch through the front of the body. And exhale, lower the hips down. Keeping your shin bones and knees on the mat, lift a little bit, stay hinged. And now draw the pubic bone towards the ribs, rounding in your back. You can have the palms on the sacrum and the belly, and press the shin bones into the mat, rising up tall, hinging halfway. Circle the hips, the hip joint, and rising up. Observe how it feels in your quads, if it's easy or it's hard for you. Back, scoop and round. One more time, hinge. Press the shin bones into the mat, scoop, connect to your core, and now slowly rise up, extend through the front of the body. And now slowly lower the hips down and lower into your child's pose. And breathe and observe how it feels to be here. Expanding your ribs and softening. Trying to decompress everything inside of your body with your breath. Your shoulder blade area, your back ribs, your side ribs, your front ribs, your belly, your waist, your lower back, your sacrum, your pelvic floor, your glutes, You can rest here for as long as you wish. If you're ready to finish the practice with me, slowly begin rising up and transition to your seated position with your legs crossed. Keep your eyes closed. You can take your mudra and take a moment to observe how it feels to be in this position, how it feels in your lower back, your middle back, your upper back, your hip joint. Bring the palms to the heart. Take a moment to be grateful for this practice, for all the tension you were able to release from the body, for the new energy you were able to receive. Thank you guys for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel great after this class, more relaxed, calm down, and at peace in your heart. Please share in the comments how you feel. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Turn on the notifications to never miss a new class. Share with your friends. Until we practice again, namaste.